Heimerdinger as well. And so there you go. You also take part of that engage away from FPX and Nymira. They're going down the pool. Like, this is B tier, C tier at the moment. Alistar may be a better option, though. What are your thoughts?
I think Alistar Braum. Alistar Braum. I think those two are the ones where you look at the Nautilus and you say, you hook me, you die. Kai'Sa gets a free lump of gold going straight into their pocket. So I think Chocho has played a bit of that Alistar, missed times the counter-strike, so can't get the stun through that auto-reliant. Now 3 versus 2 on the bot side.
Well, it takes the flash from Elk, gets a root up, or rather it's the help of On. Chocho gonna drop down in first blood, given over to this Xayah. BLG, right where the money is. Hex flash for this, and we'll find an angle now, but Shun now looking around. Elk has to burn his own. There's Tibbers, but Hacker's rooted up. Look at Elk free hitting with this LeBlanc jumping into the back line. FPX have managed to find a favorable trade, though, as now for BLG, it's about getting out of there. Elk with no ulti, has to get the root, does find it for Yagal, though. There's no follow-through. And like that, FPX turned that long fight into a successful trade. As, oh my god, the charm! No, Yagal! Auto attack with Fleet gives them a bit of movement speed to get out of there, but Care so close to dying. Meanwhile, LWX gets the auto, and now this Kai'Sa all of a sudden is a big threat.
That is a huge
base. That's why Bin, as we came through, was hitting turret plate for free, as Shun's now caught out. BLG flopping about like wet fish right now, and FPX are just...
Realistically a dive potential, is it? I think you're still diving at Jax with counter-strike and all.
Yeah.
Maybe just looking for the plates.
Maybe for the timing. Never mind, they don't. Flash comes out early. Elk out now has all the feathers down. Root doesn't work out. Ulti from Shallow, who... Nymira, I don't think he played that very well at all.
That was a bit of an awkward one. The melee range all hard to miss. Fighting the top side, though.
But against the Renekton, what? What? Why? Why would you jump into a Nautilus Renekton? What year is it?
The time is now, and you might be wondering how we got here.
Don't dive.
I'm wondering exactly the same thing.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Maybe it's okay. I'm just a little bit suspect. Apologies, as Bin doesn't have anything available, but he still jumps back in under turret.
Huh?
Yeah, maybe that's why. Ulti used by LWX, and he'll get the kill on the way out as Chocho now taking up. No. He dies as well. Bin takes 2 numbers on his way out.
It's just going to extend his window of power. And poor Shallow, who on the other side has to look at this ungodly strong Renekton after that dive and say, what am I meant to do as the Jax?
Is Care in trouble, though? I mean, remember, Static Shift's picked up. It's a crit! Oh, you gotta love LeBlanc at this stage. One shredding move, I should say. One moment where you're that close and you're gonna be up in a little bit, 40 seconds. Dragon then soon, as well as... Isn't it? Elk is nearby. Double chain. 2 chains, baby. As Care goes golden, Tibbers now aggressing onto Yagal, but an auto attacker cleanse, and away it goes. Meanwhile, Yagal getting teleported on. An opportunity here. Shallow, who flashes, but it's matched here. Ulti burnt, but he followed Yagal for this. He wants to die to turret, and guess what? I'm pretty sure if he walks into the next one, that should be the case. Nope, Care somehow got the kill after all that time.
I think Leandri's burn. And it feels like, particularly when you have a Lee Sin Annie, your job is to keep down this LeBlanc. If that doesn't happen, LeBlanc gets the 1-2 items, particularly once you get the Merc Treads and your first. It does feel like they're in a very good spot. Shallow, who is still trying to claw onto relevance in this game, had to blow that flash just before as well. That's an awkward moment. At least FPX haven't been tested in a true 5v5. I think that would go very poorly for them as
So if we have some of these deep lanes like bot side pushed in, BLG, not the slowest Baron in the world, not the fastest, but still worth mentioning.
To make some kind of play. Everyone's in the same place at the same time, but feels like they're just going to seat this turret to say, look, we've already lost enough HP on it, the Herald's taking it down anyway. It's just multiple lanes at once. I don't think there's any reason for them to stop.
At least getting topside turret is going to be good, though, here for Shallow. Who teleport being channeled. LWX has to cancel the back. Bin now looking for another target as his ulti is still there available. Dominus needs to be used. Bin now into the thick of it. Shot around as the AoE is so punishing. FPX feeling confident they can turn this one around, but BLG still way too strong. And in a choke.
Side lane pressure, and eventually FPX make the mistake. We don't see this kind of game so often anymore. It's been a long time since this 3-man.
It always just comes back to this point where BLG showing up massively is, hang on, we'll pause on that. Yagal needs to run away here as he jumps back in with the chain, trying to survive this, but AoE heaven. Meanwhile, mid is going to be threatened. BLG still have the inside track, but are they scared to take this 4v5?
I think with Chocho having flash and ult, it's a little bit awkward. Again, now Alice is tanking the first.
Bin has ulti as well into the choke. Great kick. LWX flies through. BLG with numbers disadvantage. Still fighting as Elk is in the perfect spot though. Watch this Xayah cleave away. Remember how fed she is as well. Feathers out. Numbers be damned. It's Giga Bin again. Give him 3 kills. Give him your love.
How Bin has played this game. Dominates lane. Picks up a mistake from FPX thrown at him and says, okay, I'll take this dive, couple of kills, even though it's you kind of throwing the mistakes at me. And then it just rolls into the mid and late game. FPX, they have been utterly outplayed in this game.
This was just a bit of a fiesta at times, but it was so much fun to watch BLG outclass as they have with a lot of their opponents. They come away from MSI Grand Finals, and ever since here in the Summer Split, they have looked more fierce than ever before. 1-0 to start off this series, and FPX better change something because BLG will walk over them if they get similar draft again.
It's too many mistakes, really. The early game fight, it felt like around that dragon very early on, FPX maybe could have walked away with a good